Happy Friday. As you can see, I'm still at the office and wanted to just share a few minutes before I left because I actually have some peace and quiet. No dogs barking, no doors shutting. I have complete silence so that I can talk to you without disruption. And I was thinking this week, something that I see that everybody is looking for and that is absolutely necessary for happiness and joy in your life, and that's purpose. I've talked to college kids, I've talked to people in their 50s or 60s, I've talked to all different ages, and bottom line is we all want the same thing, and that's to be loved and to have purpose in our life. And I remember, gosh, in the last 3 or 4 years in working and marketing out in the community, one day I was meeting with my boss and we were just talking about some God things that we had seen, and I made the comment that I always want my next high to come from seeing God at work. I don't know if you can see it, I actually put it in a little card on my desk, and I keep it to remind me that that's where my true joy comes from. It's not from, making the most sales. It's not from accomplishing a task on a list or making everybody happy. Any of these things sound familiar? It seems like we're always struggling, whether it be, just trying to keep peace sometimes is a difficult task. But I can tell you this, if you focus your attention on Christ and not on all the things that are going on around you, you'll be amazed at the joy that comes from that inside. I have a prime example this week. I had gone through a lot in the last week or two. My stepfather passed away, and my younger brother and sister have been going through a lot of things dealing with his passing. And of course, my mom passed away last year, and so I was trying to step in kind of as a mother figure or as a big sister, and just, trying to come back into reality and start working again and start focusing on the things I need to do in my job. I just got a little down and out, and so I told my boss, I said, look, I'm going to go out in the community today and I'm going to market and just kind of see where God takes me. And inevitably, every time I do that, every time I say that, God shows up in the most amazing ways, and I find that my day just zips by and I have more joy and more satisfaction inside when I allow Him to do the leading. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do on a list. There's no number of people I can sign up. There's nothing that I can do that really brings me happiness than those things that I can do for other people when I'm looking at things with God's eyes. And this week was just that way. I went out in the community. I ran into a guy that I had worked with prior in the last 4 or 5 months, and he started sharing some things, and we began to talk. And then I went to the next place where I was marketing and ended up sharing some things with another business professional. She started sharing a story with me, and before you knew it, the whole day had gone by, and it just felt like nothing but just God, divine appointments. And I tell you, I came back in and just had a renewed state of mind. It was like God reminded me of this quote on my desk, that's where true happiness comes from. So I just want to remind you today, just a quick little reminder that, look, if you're down and out and you're focused on your circumstances, and again, I know we all deal with struggles. I touched on that on the last vlog, and I plan on talking about that some more. But I just want to encourage you to look with your spiritual eyes. And when you start focusing on, some property that you should have, or a house that you should have, or you didn't get enough money for this, or you didn't get a big enough raise. Yes, some of those things matter to us, but in the whole big picture, those things aren't going to make you happy. And I assure you, if you start praying and ask God to let you see with His eyes, you'll see differently. You really will. And you'll begin to find that you're a much happier person. And I challenge you with that this week, this next week coming up. Go out or start your day. Do it this way. Start your day and pray and just ask God. You don't have to pray long prayer. Just say, God, I want this week to be a great week, God. And I ask that you let me see visually, God. Let me see with your eyes and what you want me to see, what you want me to be involved in, God. And then you just do what you want to do. And I think you'll be surprised. I think you'll find some different things about yourself that make you happy. And I'm going to get back with you next week, but I hope you have a good weekend, and reach out to me again. I got some great feedback from my last vlog about struggles, and just really excited about seeing the feedback I'm getting from people, and can't wait to delve in more. I want to remind you that I do have some things coming up. Look for May the 5th or around Cinco de Mayo. Yes, I believe it is May 5th. I've got something that I'm going to be launching, and I hope that you come back and keep coming back and listening to my vlog, sharing these things with other people, your friends and family, and there's more to come. So thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.